Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're back to playing Jenny LeClue Detectivu. So, last time we left off, we escaped from the killer, and we actually headed back to the room with the big door that we couldn't get into originally. So, with that being said, let's get right back into it.
Dad?
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
Right. I kind of forgot how creepy this is. Oh my god, there's so many books.
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Oh, this one's a video though.
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other. Nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. Schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. But you won't find it anymore, for Arthurton is now the town that disappeared.
What?
Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth? And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton?
Wait, what?
The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton? Disappeared?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape.
Also, did you notice that, oh, right here. The, billboard here. The little picture kind of looks like the,
There! There's something hidden in the static.
oh, finally. I'm gonna keep it there for now. Keep it there. I'll throw you there. Huh. What? Oh shit! Oh, okay.
Dad! You are alive! It worked. Find Zazer. Need help? I better get out of here before I'm crushed to death!
Oh, okay, so my new theory is I wonder if Zazer was trying to find a way out of Arthurton. Like with the Zazer spheres? And if that's the case, Jenny's dad's not dead. She is. He's outside of Arthurton. Fleeing is the best bet here.
Stay away from me! I know what you've done. I'm not scared of you, you creep.
That's how you get murdered. Get up and run.
Backed into a corner, with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Was this the end for Jenny LeClue?
Wait, someone hit him.
What the?
Oh! No way!
Susie? Keith! You came back!
I had to.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost died today, and it was starting to take its toll.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is. It won't matter if we're buried alive. Don't you want to know?
It doesn't matter.
What?
Look!
What?
Damn it! Let's get out of here. That's what I've been saying! The truth is no good if we're dead. I said that, too!
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred.
Wow. Thanks for making it sound creepy and disturbing.
Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zazer and his experiments, the truth behind the tragic accident in the mines, and how she discovered that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail: the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure! Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship. You never stop, do you? All these trials have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's What's our next step, fearless leader?
There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom, before the cops do.
But she could be anywhere.
No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is.
It's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany!
Keith, what day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time!
Jenny!
I know where my mom is!
Jenny!
And I know who killed Jean Strasberry.
Jenny! Look out! Jenny, watch out! We survived!
Yeah! We made it!
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out!
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Oh no!
Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined!
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain.
Where are you going?
You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No.
Susie, please.
No, not unless you say it.
Say what?
After everything we've been through, you know it's true.
What are you talking about? Now is hardly the time for this.
You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Fuck.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now!
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I am not gonna tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend.
Thank you, friend. Now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I've got him. Safe and sound. I'm bringing him in now. What the?
You'll never catch us, Copper!
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
Well, do you have them or not?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
into the graves? But why? Wait, is the dean not dead?
My head.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
I knew it!
Jenny?
Jenny?
Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
What is she?
How did you...
It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
I don't fucking know. Oh, that. And the clock?
The Dean died on Thursday at 3:57 p.m. precisely. In his planner, I noted that he had canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged a lunch date with Keith. At the time, this didn't strike me as unusual. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the Dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
Wait, what? How the fuck am I supposed to know? But I'm assuming this... and this? Actually, you know what? It probably is the pollen.
It's no secret that the Dean is an avid gardener. Indeed, he is renowned for his work on exotic plants and their unusual properties. In the university lab, I found a microscope that had been recently used. The remnants of a strange green liquid undulated on the slide. I would guess the very same liquid Mom just injected into the Dean's neck. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
I'm assuming this? And... this? Oh god, am I making the correct decisions?
In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the Dean's neck. In the jail, Mom knew she was running out of time, so she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the Dean from his deathly slumber. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
Oh, that's because we got caught up in it. I believe. Hold on. Actually, fuck, I can't undo it.
The Dean's electrocution and fall from the balcony was an unfortunate accident. This threw the plan into disarray. The Dean instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mom's neck. Once she realized it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Earlier, the Dean had told me he was meeting Mom in the library. That was a mistake. If I hadn't gone there to find Mom, she might still have escaped before the police arrived. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it, but the real question is why?
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry. I know why you're working together. But first, I have to tell you about aliens.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying. Hello? Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello? It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mom always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus? Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
If I'm being honest, I like the fact that the dean turned out to be alive. Wait, I can pick Jenny? Okay, if I'm being honest, I like that the twist is more of a conspiracy than anything. It makes for an interesting twist and also makes the incoherent and crazy ramblings of CJ more valid than anyone thought, and kind of makes people question, like, what else could he be right about? Okay, decision-wise, I don't think the dean should die, as the whole point is for him to live, you know? And I don't know, would it defeat the purpose if Jenny died? The only person I'm thinking is like Jenny's mom. Okay, so I know this game is gonna get a sequel. If this is actually the ending, but what would be the canon ending? I'd assume Jenny's mom dying being the canon ending. So let's go there. Oh. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I thought they were gonna let us pick multiple victims.
Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back. Well, that was easier than I thought. It's the only way this scene can end. The ending the book deserves.
As I was saying...
What was that?
No more interruptions!
The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent.
Please! I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement! Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
Okay, so let me elaborate on my choice of what I think is canon. So I think Jenny's mom is going to be canon, because it kind of would be weird if the whole story arc led up to the dean being revived and then dying again. That seems a little weird. And seeing as Jenny is the main character, it would actually be weird if she died as well. I guess she could replace Jenny with her mother, but it's not the same. And I don't know. And it seems like Jenny's mother is doing some shady ass shit. But I don't know, it just seems more story-wise to line up with Jenny's mother dying.
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. Something special. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource. and his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mines. They covered it up and blamed the miners, and yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility. Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death.
Honestly, I don't. Oh, right. That report. Oh, shit. Does that mean Jenny actually... Oh, sorry, not Jenny. Jenny's mother knows her father's actually alive?
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Caesar's machines. All under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mom concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mom.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
It's okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
I should have trusted you.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I, until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Wait, what? Green. Green looks good. Oh god, I don't know. What? Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck was that ending? That's worse than the cliffhangers I do. And I'm assuming, don't get me wrong, I don't think she's actually dead. It seems, at least on first speculation, she actually might be on the other side with Henry, but that's just a theory I have. Because that was a very weird way to quote-unquote kill a character. That... It honestly does seem that instead of her dying, she is just not in the world or universe that everyone else is in now, and might be in the original world or universe that they are supposed to be in. It's weird, and I'm assuming they actually might be in a pocket dimension, and they're trying to get everyone back to where they're supposed to be. But that's just a cursory theory. I don't know. I guess we're not gonna know until the next game, I guess. Is it just gonna pop us back at the title, or... Hold on, I'm curious. Okay, so we can go back, make a different decision. But I wonder, okay. So there's 9 different possibilities. So, red, green, blue, and then each different lever with both the dean, Jenny's mom, which I don't know why they didn't say Julie LeClue, and then Jenny LeClue. Weird. Huh. Actually, give me a sec. I'm curious about something. I'm gonna look into it. I'll be back in a sec with some answers. Okay, so I did look into it. It seems like the only thing that matters, at least as far as the ending of this game, is who you pick to quote-unquote die. And it seems like the little glitching disappearance of the person will just be different depending on who it is. And seeing as we don't really get to see the reaction of the other 2 characters anyways, I don't think we're missing anything. And the 3 levers that we can pull. It can't find anything on them, so it doesn't really seem like they affect the ending any. But depending on how much work they're willing to do for the next game, that actually could change some things, but I'm not too sure. I am curious though, where does that leave us off on the journal? Oh, a lot. Okay. Behind the metal door, warehouse, film archive. That isn't here, of course. Found another receiver looping a broadcast video. Something else scrambled. That is live. The messages were from him, but he's trapped. And he needs our help. Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think it's we are trapped. And he doesn't need our help, but he's trying to help us. But to do that, he needs to get the info that across that the experiment actually worked. And, okay, this is another weird thing. It says the man in black nearly killed me, but I don't think... It doesn't... Okay, so... He reached out a hand towards Jenny, and I don't know, but that doesn't seem like he was trying to kill Jenny. More like reaching out to help her. But maybe I'm wrong in that. Someone must have tipped the sheriff off. I think the graveyard keeper actually did that. Susie and Keep distracted him. Susie, potential sidekick. Oh god. The dean staged his own death with Mom's help, but why? Willow straw, poison antidote. Plan to tell the townspeople the truth. He told her the truth, didn't want anyone more. Mining accident, town disappeared. Dad didn't die in the explosion at Gumbo. He was working on the Zazar machine, massive cover-up. Mom knew the dean would be in danger. Solution, fake his death and bring the council from the inside. Just disintegrated. Find Zazar. Go to the giant machine. Get together. Save Dad. Save the town. Mom just disintegrated? Hold up. Does that change? Depending on who disappears? Huh. Interesting. And I did miss gallery images. Huh. Oh, there's different sections. I'm assuming a different section per game. Like, part of the game. Oh! Look at that. They had different ideas for a bang. Or maybe? Huh. Detective LeClue. Oh, he had some drastically different designs. And some of them give me like Jimmy Neutron vibes, which is interesting. Huh, interesting. I will admit some of these are actually more interesting than others. Huh, very stylized. Oh, they really overhauled the Man in Black. Huh. Interesting that Susie's basically the same as she always was, though. Huh. It's just a perfect... That's creepy as fuck. I'm sorry. Where the hell was that supposed to be in the game? I'm assuming the graveyard, but fuck that shit. It's creepy, okay? Oh, no, that's actually a pretty good one. Oh my god, they have like concept art for everything. Oh, this... Oh, that's the first Caesar sphere. No, I don't like that. Have you ever seen a picture of like a full human nervous system? Or like a full human like circulatory system? It's creepy as fuck. Like super creepy. See, this one's interesting. It seems like instead of the elevator, they were maybe originally going to put in stairs. And I don't know, something about having like a spiraling, there we go, staircase come down. I don't know, that actually seems kind of cool. Oh, these are all the graveyard stones. Actually, to be honest, I don't like a lot of the concept designs. They're not bad, they're just boring, you know? I actually like the ones they ended up keeping. Interesting. Ah, the typewriting desk. I'm assuming this is Arthurton in different seasons. Anything else that catches my eye? Oh yeah, the little note. I wonder if that's actually going to be... If the decisions we make now actually carry over. I wonder if that's one of them that's going to also carry over. Oh, but actually, there is something else interesting. The decisions that we make might not be that consequential, but in the final scene when Jenny's confronting Julie and the Dean, the decisions you make are not wrong. No matter what decisions you make, they're all actually correct. They just have different dialogue. Oh, that creepy gate. That would have been the cemetery entry. Oh, actually, I'm kind of glad they didn't go with it then. I think that would have ruined, kind of the graveyard. As graveyards are actually pretty well kept, for the most part. Definitely are some exceptions, but... Okay, now that's a gorgeous view. Oh, it's a Man in Black, I think. CJ. Crazy old guy. Oh my god. They really planned out the library. For something you don't see very much. And that's actually quite at the beginning of the game. A lot of work has gone into everything. Like, to the level that I'm impressed. Like, damn. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about her. I still feel like a dick for being like a super asshole. And I don't know how I feel about that. Kiss of death, kiss of death. Oh yeah, those are just cigs. Oh, this is all from the vending machine. Huh. At least they're being honest. Yeah, what is with this guy? He's weird. And his last, like the last thing we've seen of him like calling someone, that was also super weird. Huh. The Dean's Ring. I wonder if I could have also properly stopped the minecart. Maybe not. Oh, why? These things are so creepy. Don't get me wrong, I think the ghosts were stupidly well done. They creep me out. They really do. They're almost too ambiguous, I guess. The observatory. Oh shit, that's right. We never actually went to the observatory. Yet, I think you can spot it in the background in some scenes. I think. Whoa, quartz mine. Oh, this is for Susie's house. I think they ended up doing something similar to the first picture, but a little bit more complicated in the roof design. But God, they picked so many pretty house designs. Damn. You know what? If I ever get a house made, which will never fucking happen, I'm broke as fuck. But like, you know what? They can design my house. And look at all these. So many of these would have been fantastic. I almost want to say the first one here would have been my favorite. But in the same vein, I think it gives off too many hints as what's going on. So I can understand why. Wait, what? Why? Okay. I can understand why they didn't go with it in that case. Oh shit, yeah. He died. Kinda. Oh. Wait, did they have at one point a system to track who was picking what? Oh shit, that would have been cool. But that's basically all the gallery. Actually, I totally forgot something I want to check out. Okay, no updates there. But I'm still actually quite satisfied with what I did. The decisions. I'm still missing, what, 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that's when I refuse to confess. So 3, here we go. Father fleed, and I can accept or reject. I don't know, it feels better. Like if I'm picking LeClue's mom to get disappeared, it feels better story-wise if you accept the apology. Interesting. It's just interesting. There's so much I want to say about the game. I will say, and this isn't just Jenny LeClue, but this is with almost all detective stories, is they seem to leave a trail of clues, but they don't connect them or give you enough information until the big reveal, and then they give you information you would never know about by the end. I think this game kinda does that. Not to the degree you think, though. So, they definitely give you every clue you need to figure out what's going on. And I can definitely tell that by the ending with all of the, like, clues that they line out. But I do think they don't give you enough information about those clues to connect the dots yourself. I think they're a little vague. And I say that in a way where if they laid it out with more like details behind them, I do think going through the game you could actually see where all the connections are made. But with Jenny LeClue, I think there's just a slight amount of information missing, where if you go play through it again, I'm sure you could connect the dots, but I think you would still have trouble doing so. I might be wrong in that. That might just be my opinion. I definitely don't remember everything about what we've gone through, as though it's definitely a lot. But I do honestly think that if I did go through it again, I still would have trouble connecting the dots of the clues that are being laid out. But if I'm being honest, I think I would fall into the same problem that the devs, or like any other detective writer would fall into, as I don't think I could write a story that would solve those issues. So I can't blame them too much. It's just one of those flaws that I constantly see with a lot of detective, like the detective genre as a whole. Hence why it's not my favorite genre. But that's just me being nitpicky. The game was actually super fun, and honestly, I would play it again. Go through, see what different options give you, and see if that changes the pictures they give you at the ending to connect the dots. That would actually be interesting to me. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Yeah, super fun. And I can't wait for the next game. So, until then, thank you for tuning into The Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon, signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.